Wonders, they say, shall never end. Wonders definitely shall. In short, wonders will never end. Wonders will never end. There is this story that I came across of this guy who went to a house to burgle an ordinary paint robber. He went to this house. Reaching there were 60 paint robbers. The guy threw away the 60 paint. He threw away the paint. All the paint in the rubber were torn in the floor. He wasted all the paint, 60 drums of paint. He wasted all the paint
This wickedness
to end up selling each of the paint rubber for 1,000 naira each.
How much?
You can imagine the kind of people that we have in this current generation. A paint that worth millions of naira. Someone sold it, an empty can, an empty paint rubber for just 1,000 naira. Selling the empty paint rubber for just 1,000 naira is not even the saddest thing here. The saddest thing is that the guy wasted each of the drum of paint just to have access to empty paint rubber. You know, the generation that we currently live now, this kind of generation that we are currently living right now, is a generation that cannot be described. The kind of people that we have in this generation, they are set of people that I really do not know where they come from. If you take a look at it here, you will see I'm sure you can read it over there. You can read it, right? The kind of people or the kind of youth that we have this day, I swear, I don't know where they came from. They are not, some of them are not supposed to be living in this planet. They are supposed to be living in another planet, maybe Pluto, Mercury, or Mars. Even Venus. That is where they are supposed to be living. How can you waste 60 drums of paint all because you want to get an empty can for you to end up selling it at the rate of 1,000 naira, which now amounts everything to the sum of 60,000 naira. You see, the society that we live today, sometimes, in as much as I will tell you that the reason for this whole thing is because of a bad government, I will still tell you that there are some things that bad government is not the cause of. There are some things that bad government didn't really cause. Anybody with a bad mindset will always have a reason to back their claim of doing evil. How can you, in your right senses, waste 60 drums of paint because you want to get an empty can? Dear youth, please, even though we know that there is hunger in the land, we must also learn to use our brain. How 60 drums, that is too much. This is an evil act. At the end of the day now, the guy has been nabbed. What do you have to say to this guy? Viewers, what do you think about this guy? What do you think should be done to this guy? In your own discretion, what do you think? Please, drop it at the comment section. Tell us what you think about this guy.
You thief paint.